Hello, friend, and welcome back to Couch Tales. Why won't she respect my boundaries? The struggle of sisterhood. When close becomes too close. We love our siblings until we don't. At some point, sisterhood crosses a line from comforting to claustrophobic, from caring to controlling. Today on Couch Tales, we unpack the story of Bridget and Linda, two sisters who were once inseparable but are now struggling with serious boundary issues. Why do some people refuse to respect boundaries, and why is it so much harder to set them with family? Stick around until the end. Today we're talking about boundaries, or more specifically, what happens when you finally set a boundary with someone and they act as if you just stabbed them in the heart. Bridget and Linda, two adult sisters who used to share everything until Bridget realized maybe everything is too much. From BFFs to boundary battles, Bridget, the responsible, independent older sister, recently started working on herself, setting personal goals and trying to establish some space. Linda, the younger sister, used to leaning on Bridget for everything from emotional support to making big life decisions. For years, they did everything together. They talked multiple times a day, shared every detail of their lives, and even vacationed together. But then, Bridget started pulling back. She started saying no to last-minute hangouts. She stopped answering every single phone call. She started making decisions without checking in first. And Linda did not like it. She started guilting Bridget. "Why are you avoiding me?" She showed up at Bridget's house unannounced because you don't need boundaries with family, right? She accused Bridget of abandoning her. "You're different now. You don't care about me anymore." Bridget wasn't ignoring Linda. She was just learning how to breathe on her own. But Linda felt betrayed, like their entire relationship was falling apart. So now, family gatherings feel tense. Phone calls turn into arguments, and Bridget is constantly second-guessing herself. Am I being selfish? Am I wrong for needing space? So why do some people struggle with boundaries? The truth? People don't like boundaries because it forces change. When you set a boundary, you're essentially saying, "This is where I end and you begin." And if someone has been leaning on you for years, they're going to push back, not because they don't love you, but because they're scared. Number one, the "we've always been like this" mentality. Linda didn't see herself as overstepping. She just thought, "We've always done things this way. Why change now?" Psychology fact: humans hate change, especially when it threatens a relationship. It's not personal, it's psychological. Number two, the emotional ATM effect. Bridget was Linda's go-to person. Every time Linda was stressed, confused, or overwhelmed, she withdrew emotional support from Bridget like a human ATM. But here's the problem. ATMs run out of money. When Bridget stopped paying out, Linda felt rejected. But in reality, Bridget was just learning how to set limits. Number three, if you loved me, you wouldn't need boundaries, guilt trip. Some people believe boundaries equal rejection. Linda wasn't trying to be toxic. She just assumed that true closeness meant zero distance. But healthy relationships need space to breathe. Even Freud, yes, that Freud, talked about the push and pull of relationships, how we crave independence but also fear being alone. Linda's brain was saying, "If she pulls away, I'll be left behind." Bridget's brain was saying, "If I don't create space, I'll lose myself." See the dilemma? The pros and cons of holding on to boundaries. The good side of ignoring boundaries: keeps things normal, even if normal is exhausting, avoids awkward conversations, makes the other person feel reassured. The downside? Leads to resentment. "Why does she always expect so much from me?" Creates burnout. "I feel drained every time we talk." Makes real connection harder because one person feels suffocated. So how do we set boundaries without destroying the relationship? Number one, get clear on what you need. Before you set a boundary, know why you need it. Is it space, privacy, less obligation? Number two, communicate without blame. Instead of, "You're too clingy," try, "I need some personal space to recharge." Number 3, expect resistance. People who aren't used to boundaries will fight them at first. Stay firm. Number 4, stay consistent. If you give in once, the boundary disappears. Keep it steady. And number 5, remind them it's about balance, not rejection. A healthy relationship means both people have room to grow. Just a reminder, this is not professional advice. Thank you for hanging out on the couch. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button firmly and the bell for notifications of future episodes. It really helps us grow. All right, that's it for today's episode of Couch Tales, Why We Do What We Do. I'm your host, Aaliyah. If you like this episode, please take a moment to follow us, click that subscribe button firmly, and share this episode with a friend who needs to hear it. Ever struggled with setting boundaries with family? Drop a comment. I need to hear these stories. Until next time, friend, stay curious, stay kind, and don't be afraid to draw the line.